Got to keep 1 foot only on that block. Everybody looks good. And this challenge is on. Another test. This one requires concentration and balance. And just like that, Alec drops quickly. He's out of the challenge. No shot at reward. 30 days of frustration setting in. We're down to 6 now. You cannot let your concentration lapse. All it takes is just a little movement. The ball will slide out, and you're out of the challenge. Jacqueline with a nice recovery. This would be a big win. Food and sleep. 2 things you take for granted back home. Not out here. Out here, you have to earn it. Everybody feeling it now. This is not easy. John's ball wedging a little to the side. Fatigue starting to set in on the arms. You're feeling it in all parts of your body. Your feet, your back. Keith with some movement. Missy's ball starting to slide up a bit. John's ball moving some more. Keep concentrating. Keep pressure against that ball. Not too much, though. Missy drops out. Missy, second person out of this challenge. Going to take a spot on the bench, joining Alec. Little bit of movement from Baylor. Keith drops out. No shot at reward for Keith. And we are down to 4. John fighting. That ball has been moving the entire challenge, but he's still up there. Not only are you playing for reward, you're trying to build your case if you get to Final Tribal. Show that you won something.
Yeah, I don't got that going for me.
Baylor drops out. We're down to 3. John's ball is just hanging on the side of the board, but it's still there.
John's in trouble here, it looks like.
John's ball moving a little more. He's trying to get it back. John has successfully got his ball back centered. A great recovery. Puts him right back in this. Little movement from Jacqueline's ball down on the end. John struggling again to keep that ball balanced. Slowly trying to recover yet again. John can't hang on any longer. Big effort, came up short, and we are down to 2. It is Natalie and Jacqueline for reward. Survivor pushes you to go past that place of comfort. That's what you have to do right now. Jacqueline with another nice recovery. Natalie struggling now. Jacqueline drops out. Natalie wins reward. Everybody reveal. Everybody willing to give up their shot except for Joe and Keith.
Come on.
Spencer, Fishback, Jeremy, Kimmy, Wentworth, Sierra, Abby, and Tasha all said, I will give up my shot at security in $1 million game with only 10 people left. Good news is, when you go back to camp, you will have a big shelter. The more interesting news, 2 people said not doing it, Joe and Keith. Keith, did you debate this or was it easy?
I'm a competitor and I wanted to play. I kind of figured Joe was in there. I want to win that necklace right there.
Joe, did you consider it?
I totally considered it. I was back and forth, and then for a split second I said, you know what? I think the rain affects more people here. Like me personally, I can suck it up.
Big decision in a big game of Survivor Second Chance. Those of you who surrendered, take a spot on the bench. Joe and Keith, take your spots. We'll get started. All right, 8 people gave up their shot at immunity to improve the shelter. Joe and Keith are going to battle it out for immunity. You have 1 foot on the block. You're balancing the ball in between your buoy and the overhanging piece of wood. Joe looks good. Keith looks good. This challenge for immunity is on. Keith has done this challenge. Actually made it fairly deep. Didn't win. Joe, on the other hand, has not lost the immunity challenge. He is 3 for 3. Nobody has felt that necklace other than Joe. You both made big decisions when you decided to compete. You want to make it worth it. The only way to do that is to win. It doesn't take long for the fatigue to start to set in. The question is, who can stand them the longest? This is going to take everything you two have to outlast the other. Go with a little bit of movement. When you're as tired as you guys are, it's so easy to have a lapse in your concentration. Keith with a tiny bit of movement. Keith drops out of the challenge. Joe wins his 4th individual immunity, remains undefeated. All right, everybody get on one foot. Put the ball in the paint. Grab both handles. And we look good. This challenge is on. At this point, everybody knows the game is up for grabs. Nobody can be totally certain they're okay. But that necklace solves that problem. No sooner do I say that, Dean is the first out. No shot at immunity. Tommy drops. He'll have no shot at immunity. He's not safe at tribal. Nora drops. She will not get a 3rd immunity necklace. She's out. We're down to 5. Janet drops. You all right?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay. Janet with a hard tumble, but gets up like a weeble wobble. Karishma drops. She's out. Karishma has no security at Tribal Council tonight. We're down to Lauren, Dan, and Elaine for immunity on day 32.
Oh, God, look away.
Dan drops.
Look away.
We're down to 2.
Good job, Dan.
It is Lauren versus Elaine for immunity.
Elaine.
This is it. Another showdown on Survivor right here. You're coming up on 15 minutes in this challenge.
I want that necklace, Jeff.
Earn it right here.
Keep your focus on the ball.
Elaine knows how good it feels.
I want that necklace.
Focus on the ball.
That's it. You got to breathe through it sometimes.
Keep focus. You're good. You're both good.
Elaine's still looking very good down on the end. Not much movement at all. Elaine's still very solid.
My arms.
Just rest them against the ball. Don't look away. Don't look away.
Lauren's starting to struggle. Got to get it back.
Do not look away. That's what kills me.
Lauren's struggling again. Can she recover for a second time? Elaine drops suddenly.
Are you kidding me?
Lauren wins
Lauren.
individual immunity.
No.